How can they claim there was no vaccination when Biden had his pre-inauguration? Biden makes up some facts about when he got vaxxed. This week, the White House tweeted, when President Biden took office, millions were unemployed and there was no vaccine available. But as even the most casual political observer would note, Biden took office January 20th, 2021, at least a month after he took the COVID vax. He made a big deal out of it. In fact, a month earlier, he tweeted this: "Today, I received the COVID-19 vaccine." Then on January 13th, still a week before he took office, the same White House Twitter account posted this video with the caption, "President-elect Biden received his second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine." So it appears they're not even trying to hide the fact that they're lying. Meanwhile, Joe's attempt to smear Donald Trump this week totally backfired. During a Democratic fundraiser, he called Trump the great MAGA king.
My Republican colleagues say these programs to help the working class and middle class people. They say that's why we have inflation. They're dead wrong. Under my predecessor, the great MAGA king, the deficit increased every single year he was president.
Okay, first, it looks like he's about to belt out some Sinatra hits. Also, what he just said, it doesn't even make sense. He basically slammed two disconnected sentences together, and then he gives Trump actually a positive nickname. Because it's always a sick burn to call your enemy a king, which then Trump naturally embraced, posting this Lord of the Rings-style MAGA king meme on his own social media platform. Truth Social. Gotta say, he looks good as a brunette. So it's another sad, grim week for old Joe. What's Joe got to say?
No. It was a good week. This was a good week. That's right, because I came up with nicknames this week. All by myself, too. I didn't have any help from Ron Psaki or Jennifer Klain, any of those people. It was me. I had Ultra MAGA. That was mine. And then just one day later, I came up with the MAGA King. I'm doing it, man. I'm playing the name game. MAGA, MAGA, BAGA, bonana, fana, fo baga, me, my, mo, MAGA. Come on, I'll do another one right now. MAGA. I'll do it tomorrow.
Carly, how dumb is he to give Trump a positive nickname?
Well, I know. I think that, what's really happening is that Biden is trying to copy Trump because you can't be doing that. I mean, Trump was a masterclass in childish and hilarious and effective insults. Little Marco, Lion Ted, Crooked Hillary, Sleepy Joe. We still remember, and they actually affected their political careers.
Right.
Biden does it, and you're absolutely right.
Low energy jab. That killed him.
It killed him. He gives Donald Trump a compliment, and the family loves it. I was talking to Laura Trump on First Day. She's like, "Thank you for making me a member of a royal family. I'm like Princess MAGA now. I appreciate
Finally, a real royal family. I don't like these crazy people in California. Nutty couple. Tyrus, that tweet about the vaccinations and stuff, I think the media is finally feeling like now the White House is just insulting them because they assume that the media is not going to fact check him. But now it's like they're going like, okay, we saw him get the vaccination.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be the media. I think it's people.
Yeah.
I think everyone who's like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, was it Putin's fault we didn't have the vaccination?
Yeah.
Because literally all this administration does is point fingers, and anyone can do that. I mean, even if you don't have fingers, you can just go like that. I mean, it's not a hard thing to be like, to blame it. Every 3-year-old I've ever come across is phenomenal at blaming somebody else for something that they did. Even literally their filled diaper, they'll be like, Daddy did it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what our administration does. They have no solutions in sight. So now every time they point something out and they lie about something, they have to double down. It's that woke progressive thing where we talked about where if you prove it's a lie, they just stretch it and keep it going, like the thing with Trump with the 2 banks.
Yeah.
Well, it was obviously 2 different banks. These guys are very clever. They tricked us, so we'll just keep it going. And that's what they're doing. The problem is every time you look at polling and every time you hear American people talk, no one's falling for it. There's no curtain. They have no bravado, and they're no good at insults. I have never in my life been like, look, Gutfeld, well, I guess, let me think. How could I do this? Look, king of the little people. But
See, that sounds good.
But yeah, that's.
I like that.
You know, it's like he's still, even though he's physically underachieving, he's still the highest of his class.
Yes.
So it doesn't really work.
Where am I? Kat, do you have a nickname?
None that I can share here.
Oh, my God. Would you like a nickname? Have you thought of any nicknames for yourself?
None that I can share here. Why?
So isn't it interesting that the guy that claimed he wanted to return to normalcy and want to unify a country has done neither? He's almost created societal upheaval. I mean, I feel so terrible about your children not having baby formula, Kat.
Yeah, I feel so terrible that I've never met them. So.
You work too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you work too much.
Yeah, I do.
It's so nice of you to leave them in the forest.
Yeah. Well, they're very outdoorsy.
Yeah, they're very outdoorsy, and they made so many friends with the wolves.
Yeah. The wolves are doing a great job.
Well,
shout out to those guys.
They raise a lot of kids, those wolves.
Yep.
Takes a village.
Couple they can take off my hands.
So
likewise.
Biden just keeps talking about Trump. So this one, for a couple of years, I was dating this horrible man, an actual sociopath, horrible monster. Then we stopped dating, and so I started seeing this other guy who was stupid. And everything that he said made me just repulsed and disgusted.
Yeah.
But I kept him around because I was like, oh, he's nice to me.
Yes.
Right? A lot of people voted for Biden just because he wasn't Trump.
Right.
And you can only be the rebound guy for so long before you have to offer something else.
Right.
Or the people are going to be over it.
That's a great point.
Thank you. I'm
welcome.
full of those.
Great point, Kat. That'll be your nickname.
It's great. That's way better than I thought.
GPK. GPK killer.
There we go.
Yeah. So, Hegs, last word to you.
The great MAGA king?
Yes.
I can't think of a better name.
I know.
The great late night king?
Yes.
Kilmeade and Ducey fight over the great morning show king?
Yes.
I mean, that makes him Donald the Great, Alexander the Great, Alfred the Great.
How do you think they got those names? That's exactly it. Ivan the Terrible. He loved that name.
He made torture great again.
Yeah, exactly. Do you really think Ivan was terrible, or did he just get was he just misunderstood?
No, it was disinformation.
No, he disemboweled everybody. So
I'm gonna make sure I go on the record and say I'm anti
the man's glory, right? Yeah.
What if he was just Ivan the Disagreeable?
It's probably
Ivan the Slightly Miffed.
Not as strong.
No. So we'll go with Ivan the Terrible.
Ivan the Misunderstood.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Exactly. All right, well, I guess we beat this into the ground.
Heard about Kat's boyfriends, everything.
Yes.
Great.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.